Today I'm giving 3 tips for anyone who's interested in becoming a photographer, whether that's as a hobbyist photographer or as a professional photographer, although going down the professional route, these tips will be much more important for you. Now, to get started in photography, of course, you can go down the traditional education route. You can go to TAFE, you can go to college or even some universities. You can actually study photography. So you can get training, you can even get qualified in it. Now, photography is one of those jobs that you don't have to be qualified in. Technically, I am not actually qualified as a photographer. I was first introduced to photography actually studying film. So in learning how to frame shots, how to use lighting, all that sort of thing, a lot of what we learnt about capturing film, we learnt through photography. So I am trained as a photographer, but I'm not officially qualified as a photographer. I am qualified as a filmmaker. But for either of those kind of jobs, photographer, videographer, really doesn't matter. Qualifications are not important for you to actually get started. All you actually need to do is know what you're doing. So with that in mind, my number 1 tip for anyone who wants to get started in photography, and this is actually the same with videography, it's actually the same with so many things, not just in your profession, but in life in general, is do not focus on all of this. I see too many people get caught up by equipment and technology, and they think, I have to have the most technologically advanced equipment or the most expensive equipment just to get started. You don't. Just to get started, you don't. Obviously, if you're wanting to get started in photography, then you need something that you can take photos on. But you don't even need a DSLR or something like that. If you were going professional, then eventually you'll need something like this. But honestly, any kind of camera, or even, you guessed it, a phone. In fact, at the moment, because this is the camera I usually film on, I'm even filming on my phone. So it's the same thing with videography as well. Whether you're taking photos or videos, even just pulling out your phone will work in the beginning. Like I said, going professional, eventually you'll need something more expensive, but you can work up to that. My second tip is a tip that is definitely going to be more important for professional photographers. As a hobbyist, it doesn't really matter if you ever actually nail down a style. So most professional photographers will, at least at some point, have to nail down a specific style, a specific niche. So as a hobbyist photographer, you can kind of just keep experimenting with style all you want until the day you die. It doesn't really matter. As a professional photographer, eventually you will need to niche down. You will need to kind of work out what your style is. But the way you do that is to experiment with different styles. So if you were just starting out, especially if you haven't even picked up a camera yet, or even picked up your phone and started trying, there are so many different styles of photography, so many different types of photography out there, and you can never know for certain what is going to be the best one for you or which one you're going to have the most success with until you try it. So try portrait photography, try landscape photography, try color, try black and white, try taking photos of animals, taking photos of your pets. Whatever it is, the more you experiment, the more you'll learn just by doing. Which actually leads on to the third tip I have for anyone who wants to get started with photography. And it is going to be a bit of a Captain Obvious moment. Learn the basics. Yes, Captain Obvious. I will clarify what I mean. like I said before, while you don't have to be qualified to be a photographer, but this is especially if you want to be a professional photographer, is the one requirement is that you know what you're doing. So especially if you're going to be a professional photographer, if you're going to be taking photos of people, say for instance, if you're going to be a portrait photographer, you need to at least know the basics of what you're doing. And what I mean is there's 3 basics of photography. There are actually pretty much the 3 basics of videography as well. There's kind of a 4th that you have to think of in videography. But for photography, there are 3 basics. And those are framing, how to actually frame a shot, understanding angles, how they work, and how that will affect the photos you're taking. And 3 is lighting. So how lighting actually works when you're taking a photo. Now, like I said, you can go down the traditional route and you can study at college or TAFE or university, you can do a course. Or if you don't want to go down that route, get online. There is so much out there. Videos like this. Those are my 3 main tips for anyone wanting to get started in photography.